They're hurrying up, getting to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to try going for it quickly on fourth down.
Quarterback keeper, Herbert. I don't know. Looked like they plugged it well. Maxx Crosby was in there and others.
Significant, Kevin. A year ago, Justin Herbert was 5 for 5 on 3rd and 1 rush attempts. The Raiders stacked everybody up there and stopped them getting the ball back.
Could be getting more attention as one of the elite rushers in this league.
Murray under pressure, kicked it away and goes down. That would be Maxx Crosby, one of those havoc creators.
Take a look at this get off. How fast Crosby gets off the ball. He is shot right out of a cannon, and they just have no chance. I mean, over there on that right side, Kelvin Beachum, he doesn't even get out of his stance before Crosby is 2 yards deep in the backfield.
In Buffalo on Monday night, the give is to Henry on first down, and Maxx Crosby busts through. Loss of 3 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Tannehill throws, and the pass was deflected. Crosby getting a piece of it. Don't you feel a little bit safer here in the booth?
Yeah.
3rd down and 1, and how about that penetration by the Raiders defenders?
Yes, I feel a lot safer. And then one way to negate that is just go with the full-on blitz, get off the blocks. Man, Maxx Crosby, he's been having a really good game. You don't have the sacks, and everyone's saying, oh, him and Chandler Jones, only 1 sack between the two. They rebounded on their losses the last week.
2nd down and 9, fake to Henry, Crosby able to make the play.
Crosby's just going to come. And you know what I like about Maxx Crosby? They say, oh, he's a high motor guy. No, he is really athletic, and he's very technically sound. And it goes back to understanding run pass. He gets up the field, has been so disruptive, but he reminds me of, you'll remember the Minnesota Vikings guy, Jared Allen.
1st and 10, 3 timeouts Denver. And Williams all wrapped up that time so well. Big play. Losing 2 on it. And it was Crosby coming through. 5.
Crosby spins out of the block that he's on and is able to get the tackle for loss.
Ante Williams in the backfield. Back in motion. One of 2 tight ends. It's 1st and 10. And Crosby jumping on his back from behind. One time he's lost it. And it was returned 68 yards on a fumble return by Robertson. They come in with Crosby in a sack.
Here you see up the field, and then Crosby's going to come around. Watch the hesitation right at the top, and then he goes back underneath with a wide open shot at Russell Wilson.
Gordon is the back. It's 2nd down and 9. Blocked there by Glasgow. Another sack, and here he comes with his 2nd. Maxx Crosby in 10.
Crosby lined up on the right here. After the play fake, Russell Wilson gets his head around, and he wanted to dump it off to the tight end with a quick little dump, but he's covered. That good. Now watch. That hurts.
Crosby gets through and adds to his sack total.
McKinnon is here, and he's going to help to the outside, but the problem is that Wiley gets beat inside. So then he has a straight shot. He's going to find the hole in zones, and Patrick Mahomes is going to find him.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire is wrestled down by Crosby to Valdez-Scantling. On 1st down, Mahomes is sacked by Crosby. His 2nd of the game.
Maxx Crosby and Andrew Wiley, college teammates, and Maxx Crosby just dominates him on that play. He comes in with a force that pushes him and creates separation, and at that point, being able to utilize his skills.
Here he is again, chased by Crosby, and down he goes. The Texans need the 47 for a 1st down. Mills with time, now running out of time, and batted down as he let it go. and Maxx Crosby was in on the quarterback.
Coming up with a big play as well as we take a look at defensive coordinator Patrick Graham.
Second down, 5, all wrapped up by Crosby. He devours them at about the 19. They lose a yard. Just unstoppable.
Well, Andrus Peat is pulling, and he's the one trying to come across and get the block to the outside, and Crosby just dips his shoulder and makes him miss.
Dalton to Kamara. And then Kamara was brought down by Crosby.
Third down and 5.
One linebacker, 6 defensive backs for the Raiders.
And they are not able to connect. Loose ball, and the Raiders fall up. Running back, remember on the fumble on third down, he wasn't in there. It was Hasty. They pitch it to ETN, running right. Here comes Crosby, and he's got him. What a play by Maxx.
16 for 67. 3rd and 1. A block. Here they come. Crosby's got him. And the Colts will try for 3.
Crosby with his effort. Ryan passed up an opportunity to a completion in the flat, trying to get a drag route. There was a rub route underneath.
They'll run it with Gordon, pushing ahead. Ball is out, and I believe the Broncos were able to get on top.
Get out there, Maxx Crosby coming in right here. Watch the punch. Maxx Crosby, how do you affect the game even when you haven't had a big-time play? And then standing in the presence of mind to be being blocked and still finding a way to punch it out.
Speaking of blocked, a blocked field goal by the Raiders. And they prevent points at the end of the half. The Raiders, Crosby the punch out to force the field goal try, and then Maxx Crosby again with the blocked field goal. We told you it was going to be weird. Pressure from the Raiders. Wilson climbing the pocket, and down he goes. First sack of the day on Wilson, and guess who it is? It's Maxx Crosby.
They're going to run a little game right here, right? They're going to run this, and then him come around there, set it up, the timing of it, and then just the overall effort. I mean, that's one thing about Maxx Crosby. He is 100 miles an hour 100% of the time, and it's one of the things that sets him apart. What a phenomenal play.
Lately. On 3rd and 6. Wilson under pressure. It is Maxx Crosby yet again.
This is understanding protection right here. Crosby's going to spin inside. He knows he's got the one-on-one. He reads it, so when he's got the one-on-one, no slide to him, he knows he can take advantage of his best pass rush move.
And gives the offense any kind of a boost. Geno Smith going down. Pulled it down, and he goes down, and that's Maxx Crosby.
Here's Crosby off of the edge. He's going to bull the rookie right tackle, and it looked to me like, you know, Smith had a really good matchup. He had Tyler Lockett against Tyler Hall in the slot, and it looked like Lockett was just coming open, but he couldn't throw that football because of the pressure off of the edge from Maxx Crosby.
Here comes Crosby. Crosby hit him. Now that was to the near side of the field, and Homer has the
rookie Kyron Williams, 5th round pick out of Notre Dame, is now the running back. And on the end round, nothing happening here. That was good for a gain of 22. And maybe a busted play here. So back. 2nd and 10 now. Swing it to the outside and knocked away. Mad Max. Good not for Mrs. Crosby.
Right.
3rd down and 10. Mayfield going to keep it and gets tackled at the 30-yard line. Have to go 78 yards. Mayfield, look out. Down he goes. Slam down for the sack.
King of Brock Purdy, getting him into that position where they can run it on 3rd down.
Jordan Mason. 1st down and goal carry dropped by Maxx Crosby. Have got to get deep.
1st and goal. Mahomes, quick throw. Stop me if you've seen this one before. It's Travis Kelce, except he's stopped for a long. Maxx Crosby introduces himself again to Patrick Mahomes.
Section turn away from you. You know you got one-on-one against Andrew Wiley. You're going, I'll take that. I'm going to take that. And you see the hand use. You see how he keeps them off of him. Just watch him. Look at that. he slaps away that upfield arm and then is able to just turn the circumstances and play less games and get a week off. And yeah, I think I'd always want to go that route, but it's just not necessary. It's not necessary in order to win.